She say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'ma fall till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt, coast, muddy water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over. Took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than her body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said mama, I think I married a hoe. Mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man
don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Y'all, we back up in here again. Hold up now. Let me get my money. Let me get my shit right. I gotta get my shit right. That ain't the one I want to hear though. We ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that one. Yeah, we gonna do that one. Somber. It's gonna be a somber night tonight, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Let's talk with Jay vs. Jordan, man. I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. It's me, baby. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Doing all right tonight. Do your boy a favor as usual when you weigh in, y'all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the videos, turn notifications on. Make sure y'all click on when you click them notice so you know every time we dropping that hot shit. Because we like Dylan, we drop nothing but hot fire around here. We're gonna have a good one tonight, man. I got my boy Jive with me. Jive, tell the people, hey, say howdy doody. We might not have Jive right now.
Howdy doody, folks.
Okay, we got Jive, y'all. We got Jive, y'all. No fucking but we gonna get into some of the stuff that's kind of been going on a little bit this week, man. There's been a lot of crazy things that's been going on, and I kind of been behind the 8 ball, y'all. I'm sorry that I ain't been on it like I'm supposed to be, but shit be happening. But we gonna try to cover some of these things that's been going on in America right now, man. It's been highly interesting, if I do say so myself. But yeah, John, let them know where to find you at. All that in the bag of chips before we get into this.
Hey, you can find me at Reality with No Job on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram. Also, you can find me on that JVJ network. I'm tuning in on there right now. Also, I've been doing a lot of gaming. If you're interested in gaming, I know that's not the nature of the show tonight, but the gaming channel must be televised. So No Jive TV is where you go find them gaming content at. No Jive TV on YouTube, all over Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Don't even sound right. It don't even sound right saying X do it.
It don't, man. I'm old school. It's like Twitch,
it's
man.
Twitter, nigga. Yeah, we need Elon need to stop being stupid in the head and just change that shit back to Twitter, and we can get it popping. Because I think everybody likes the sound of that better than X. That nigga, I'm on X, nigga. I don't make a fuck about none of that shit, nigga.
Honestly, Twitter much better. Twitter is much better.
It sounds better. Shout out to Hurricane. I see you in the chat, man. Salute to Hurricane. Salute to Maria Barbosa. That's an interesting last name right there. I ain't even gonna hold you on that. That's an interesting last name. That sounds like a conqueror right there. But look, y'all, we gonna get into some shit. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit tonight. I'll be honest with y'all. Don't try to keep it under 2 hours. But we got to talk about what's been going on in the United States. But I gotta round it all together, y'all, because I don't like to just come out and just tell y'all how I feel about shit. I want you to formulate your own fucking opinions about shit, but I'm kind of guide you somewhere. And we're gonna start off real quick, like, what do I normally say? Get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need, because we about to get into it. And shout out to the More Perfect Union. Ain't covered one of their videos in a while. They're gonna be the main host of our videos tonight. And yeah, we just gonna get into it, y'all. We got an echo from Josh. I can figure that out. Either way though, y'all, we about to get into it, y'all. Get ready, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's see what we got for the first video. Yep. Yep.
Trump hosted a dinner for big tech's top CEOs.
The most brilliant people are gathered around this table.
Meta, Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, everyone was there.
This is definitely a high IQ group.
It was the usual scene. A bunch of people around a table praising Trump, thanking him for everything that he's doing.
Well, thanks for hosting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for including me.
Thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
But I've got to admit, this dinner in particular, it had me scratching my head. It was weird. And not just because Zuckerberg got caught on a hot mic trying to be the teacher's pet.
All of the companies here are making huge investments in the country.
How much are you spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Oh gosh, I don't know, at least
$600 billion.
Sorry, I wasn't ready to do our. I wasn't sure what number you were going.
Trump and Trump allies have historically been anti-tech.
There's no question that what the big tech companies are doing
Hey,
is very bad.
I think big tech has made a terrible mistake and very, very bad for our country.
how we
what's that?
looking? How we looking on YouTube? Are we showing full screen on YouTube, guys? Chat. Are we showing full screen?
Yeah, we good. We good. I see it on my TV right here. We good right now.
The presidency that started the
All right.
antitrust lawsuit against Google was Donald J. Trump's presidency.
Hey,
That to take on those
hey, real
monopolies.
quick.
President Trump already.
100.
All right, folks. So look like I don't know. We having some technical difficulties. We try to see if we can't resolve these issues. Cause we damn live.
All right, I'm back. My bad.
All right.
I don't know what the hell
I
happened
thought
over
we
here.
froze.
But
I
yeah,
thought
we're
we
good.
froze.
We're
I'm
just
like,
streaming
what the
on
hell?
we're streaming
All
like
right.
4 different fucking things at one time, y'all. And I'm sorry for the technical difficulties right now. We're gonna get back to it. I just gotta get this right real quick. Like, let me get this camera right. Right. Yeah. All right, we're back. That shit ain't following me. But yeah, we're streaming on multiple accounts right now. So if y'all watching it on the phone, if you want to watch the full screen one, go to just click on the other video on the network or on Let's Talk with JVJ. There's two streams, one for people that's watching on their phone and one for people that's watching on TVs and shit. So y'all can just switch over to the other one. But
Right.
watch both of them. Make sure you hit the like button on both of them. All right. But either way, let's get back into it, man. Trump got all these rich billionaires at I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Some dinner.
Did it, and I think he'll do it again if we give him another chance.
In fact, Trump's first administration sued Google and Meta, and they tried to ban TikTok. So when I saw this dinner, and when I saw this scene at his inauguration, I was more than a little surprised. What changed? How did we go from this
I'm filing a major class action lawsuit against the big tech giants, including Facebook, Google, and Twitter.
to this?
This is definitely a high IQ group. They're leading a revolution in business and in genius.
Well, we can't say for sure, but I'm guessing all of these donations didn't hurt. And the switch up on big tech, it's just scratching the surface.
Are we supposed to pretend that
Right, y'all, I want y'all to remember that he came in under the pretext of he was going to drain the swamp, right? When that one of his promises when he first ran, John, drain the swamp?
That is what it was.
I can't hear you, John. You
There was
like a motherfucker. I can't hear your ass at all. We cannot.
All right.
Hey, y'all, we can't hear Jive. Can we get Jive?
Can you hear
Yeah, I don't
me?
know,
Can
y'all,
you
I
hear
know.
me?
Check your mic. Check your mic settings. Yeah, you still out. Check your mic settings. Like, go into the settings inside of this thing and just check your mic settings. See what the hell is set.
All right. Can you hear me
'Cause I
now?
can't hear you right now. But look,
Can you hear me
Trump
now?
came in, y'all, under the pretext that he was going to drain the swamp and get all this bureaucracy, this corruption out of the system. And y'all seen who was at his inauguration. Y'all seen who the fuck was behind him when he got sworn in. Y'all see who the fuck was at this dinner. This ain't no, I don't know what the fuck. Say something, John. Let me see. Say something. Close your mouth. Say something.
Can you hear me?
There we go. There we go. I can hear you now. But ain't that one of the promises that Trump came in on? He was gonna drain the swamp. John, stop clicking on buttons, man. Cooking button. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. I got it. I got it. But quick question. When Trump came into office, did he not come under the pretext that he was going to drain the swamp? That's a question for you to answer, John. Nah, can you hear me? Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. Look, we just gonna play it. We gonna play the video a little bit more, y'all. Cause he got all these motherfuckers around him. John, we gotta get John to figure his shit out in a second. I don't know what the hell he doing over there.
Billion-dollar corporations make multi-million-dollar payments and do not expect anything in exchange for those things.
You're looking at all of big tech's donations to the second inauguration of Donald Trump.
Each company gave about $1 million to the new president to throw a massive inauguration party. Which many of their CEOs attended.
How did they get away with giving the president $1 million each? Because there are almost no rules regulating inauguration funds, no laws saying what the funds have to be spent on, no limits on how much can be donated or who can even donate. And as a result, inauguration funds have become a major tool for corporate interests to buy influence in our government, another way to flatter and buy out Donald Trump. And the strategy is working. Before the inauguration, Meta was not in good standing with the government or with Donald Trump.
I consider Facebook to be an enemy of the people, along with a lot of the media.
Under Biden, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau was investigating Meta for illegally harvesting users' financial data to sell more ads on their platform. Then, Trump takes office, Meta donates $1 million, and the investigation vanishes. In fact, the Trump administration has basically shut down the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau entirely, which is great for Mark Zuckerberg, but not so much for the entire idea of protecting consumers. Google is playing the same game as Meta. In 2020, the previous Trump administration opened an antitrust case against Google. They said that Google had created an unfair monopoly. Something about running the single biggest search engine and the single biggest web browser at the same time seemed a little unfair, I guess. Google actually lost that case technically, but the judge ruled that Google wouldn't have to change its business in any major way. They could keep the Chrome web browser as long as they paid a measly fine that they could basically dig out of their couch cushions. A lot of people saw it as a major blow to antitrust efforts. And yet, 5 years after he opened the lawsuit, Trump changed course and congratulated the CEO of Google on this favorable ruling.
You want to talk about that big day you had yesterday?
I'm glad it's over.
Y'all paying attention to what the hell he's telling you right now. And I'm having technical difficulties over here too. So yeah, that's besides the point. But we got Hurricane up in the building. What to do, Hurricane?
What's good? Shouts out to everybody in the building. You know, you catch me at Hurricane JW2 on Facebook, YouTube, home of the HHN Special Report Detroit After Dark, and a Fuck the Government podcast. You already know. Shout out to No John, JB James. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody watching in the bushes. At least hit that fucking like button.
Man, that's the least y'all can do, motherfuckers. Y'all can damn sure at least do that. But look, I'm gonna try to prove a point tonight. I'm gonna try to prove a point tonight about this guy that we're looking at right now. And
the guy in the glasses with the tie?
No, Trump.
Not Donald Trump. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
This motherfucker came out and said, we're not going to war with Venezuela. Well, then why the fuck are you bombing and kidnapping their leaders? If we're not at war. And why the fuck did you no, the fucking DOJ came out and said the fucking cartel doesn't even exist, but yet Mark Rubio talking about the cartel is breaking in drugs. I was covering this shit like right. Tren de la Agua and the they're soulless, whatever the fuck, doesn't even exist. The people of the motherfucking culture was like, we call people that if they get money from the government on corrupt drug shit. So the intelligence there was thinking that there was a cartel, but like, no, nigga, they're talking about your dumb ass.
Yeah,
it's all
makes sense.
Hey,
Make sense.
we got the whole world on their heels right now, on their tippy toes right now, walking on eggshells.
I don't think the world walking on eggshells. I think the world is looking at somebody like, nigga, do we just need to all come together to fuck these people up? Because I think they out of hand.
That's right. Oh yeah, and they try to kill Ibrahim Traore. I caught that on the HHN. They try to get him again, and man, his crew is on it. His crew is on point, bro. They got the leader from another motherfucking spot. I forgot his name, man, but like they try to get him again, but like it was a simultaneous plot though. Like they try to kill Ibrahim and a whole bunch of other leaders all at once. I was like,
oh man.
They ain't playing
3 years strong. He going 3 years strong, surviving 21 attempts. That man is
it's a great record, but goddamn, brother, like that is not a good look. That is not a good look. Good look on his team, but not a good look to say to the world where he's under constant assault.
But he's under constant assault because he want independence for his at least for Burkina Faso, like no foreign people coming in. We don't want no monetary debt. We don't want to see none of y'all motherfuckers here. Everybody else in Africa can roll with y'all trade motherfuckers. We're not. I want to be for the people. So that's why I fucks with Ibrahim. One man's terrorist is another man's hero. You know, man. But like they're trying to kill him so they can motherfucking take that land and that power. And he just had to lock up his own cousin. He was like, what did they tell you? He said, man, they was gonna give me money and power. I'm like, nigga, they're trying to kill me. I'm your cousin. Like, what the fuck?
Man, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
United States is dirty as hell. That's the problem. But a lot of people don't acknowledge it, or they try to just turn the blind eye to it. But they want the resources.
Wow.
They want the resources. They want to keep on exploiting Africa, and he ain't going for it. So he
ain't going for it. He ain't going for it. Yep.
Well, I mean, it was the same thing that was happening to Fidel Castro. The same thing that happened to him. But Fidel Castro survived like 600 attempts.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't as bad as they tried to make him out to be.
Yeah, man.
Right.
He wasn't as bad as they tried to make him out to be. They just
same as Hugo Chavez. They still got Hugo Chavez shirts out there as a revolutionary. It's like, yo.
They tried to paint Saddam Hussein as a crazy person. He was just for his people.
Yeah. Yep. And Gaddafi, they motherfuckers thanked him in front of us because he want to stop the petrodollar. It's like, nigga, fuck that petrodollar. It's over. Like, nigga, shake that nigga on camera.
They fucked Gaddafi up, bro.
Yep. Pablo Escobar popped that nigga and took a picture. Popped that nigga on this roof and took a picture. Like, click. Like, what the fuck?
I'm glad y'all saying something about this stuff, because the sad part is when it really comes down to it, if people actually open up their brain and actually think about it in the grand scheme of things, these people that are sitting at this table push a lot of that shit. The people that are sitting at the table with him right now, all these major fucking companies, Meta, Google, Amazon, fucking whoever else.
You think about it. You think about it like this: if you have a Facebook, right? And your country is posting things on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what it is, like let's say that you just had a meeting in a certain city, and your office clerk is posting it on Facebook. They're geolocating you through Facebook, where your most recent location is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Zuckerberg is just on a hearing for that. He's just on a hearing for that, and he's on a hearing because like Instagram is killing 1 out of 3 young girls because of anxiety, depression, body image, and shit. And self-deletion. It's like it's actually harming people. This nigga on a hearing for him and the rest of the CEOs. I covered that shit for like 2 days. Man, ripping Zuckerberg ass.
The shit folks with the head. But hang on, before we go any further, man, we got Op in the building, man. Op here.
Salute, Op. What's good?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Hold on.
sure.
Chill. You gotta say it like that. Chill. What's good?
Man, this sounds like one of them shows I'm about to use my brain, man. Damn.
Look, this gonna be a thinking show tonight, man. I
I gotta put my thinking cap on.
I really want people to see the trick, but let people know where to find you at. All that in the bag of chips.
You know what it is? Y'all can find me at the JVJ Network, as well as if you want to mosey on over to Facebook, if y'all still fuck with Facebook, Op from the North 18 over there. Here is Big Op 2024. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it.
Look, yeah, we about to jump back into this video. I don't know why my camera just went all the way over there. Hey, come on, come back, bitch. There you go. But yeah, we gonna look. I'm gonna let it keep playing right now, man. Look, y'all see it. The richest people in the world are sitting at this table. This man said he was gonna drain the swamp, but for some reason, all these rich people at the table. So let's figure out what's going on, because there's a lot of dirty money getting sent around, and I want y'all to see how much money actually got spent, y'all. This is crazy how much money got spent. Like, when I saw how much it was, that's why I say this video. I'm like, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? But people out here starving, and we can't take money from the rich people. But look how much money they spent just to buy some favor with a motherfucker. Watch this shit.
Don't forget, Biden was the one that prosecuted that lawsuit. You know that.
Google's stock price, of course, skyrocketed after the ruling.
Jesus.
Then there's Apple. Tim Cook personally donated $1 million to the inauguration. And for his donation, Apple has been given a lot of preferential treatment. Just this past April, Apple was in a tough spot. Trump had just announced huge tariffs on all kinds of goods coming from foreign countries. Tariffs that would raise Apple's cost of doing business by billions. Weeks later, after Tim Cook met with Trump, the White House announced tariff exemptions for smartphones, computers, and chips. You know, the things that Apple makes. So a $1 million donation for Apple and billions in savings. I guess that's what economists would call a return on investment. To me, it just looks like a bribe with extra steps.
Microsoft, you guessed it, also got in on the action with a $750,000 donation.
And like Google, they got the FTC off their back. A major antitrust case against them dropped for a huge merger they did in 2023 with Activision. Amazon reached a big settlement with the FTC for essentially tricking consumers into signing up for Amazon Prime, a case the FTC could easily have won. So why would they suddenly settle? Are you starting to see a pattern yet? Well, just wait, it's about to get worse. According to research done by Public Citizen, 1 in 3 lawsuits brought against big tech by the government have now been dropped by the Trump administration. So if these donations are all paying off for big tech, you really have to wonder, what else is being bought by all these donations? What you're looking at now is the biggest inaugural fund in the history of the United States. You might be wondering, why are we talking about the inauguration now, months later? Well, first, information about donors take months to be reported to the public, and some donors try to hide their donations. Second, inaugural funds have become a major tool for corporate interests to buy influence in our government. We have all this data because Open Secrets combed through the Federal Election Commission filings to find out who donated. Over $240 million, nearly 800 donors, and like I said before, no rules.
Pause that real quick.
Managed or where.
They're saying in so many words, everybody, that your politicians are paid for. You can carry on.
Paid for this motherfucker.
Can come from. Even the Trump team can't find a way to spend $240 million on a party. So what's happening with all that leftover money, and who's managing it? There is an opportunity here for unprecedented levels of corruption. Unlimited corporate money flowing into the coffers of the Trump inaugural fund, buying access without any oversight. So of course, big tech companies weren't the only ones throwing their hats in the ring. Up first, the top donor, a company called Pilgrim's Pride, contributed $5 million. They're one of the top chicken producers in the United States, and this was their biggest political donation ever. And you know what? It looks like they're getting good value for their money. Because in March of this year, just a few months after the inauguration, the USDA started changing the rules around poultry production. The USDA decided to let poultry giants speed up production despite serious safety concerns. Unions pointed out that increased speeds will mean more injured workers in an industry where over 80% of workers are already at risk for repetitive use injuries. And yeah, that makes sense. But I guess the unions didn't have $5 million to give to the Trump administration. Next up, Big Oil, ConocoPhillips, and Chevron. On the first day of the new administration, Trump signed an order to expand drilling on federal land in Alaska. Then they passed the One Big Beautiful Bill, which had $18 billion in tax breaks and incentives for big oil. Then in July, they reversed their own ban and decided that Chevron should definitely be allowed to operate in Venezuela. And I'm sure the $2 million donation had nothing to do with it. NVIDIA got in on the action with $1 million donation. And what did they get?
Now.
The government had previously banned NVIDIA from selling their most advanced AI chips to China on the grounds that China would be using them for the military. Not the case anymore. AI chips can be sold to China again, although NVIDIA does have to share 15% of the revenue with the US government. Just like with Apple, tariffs seem to only apply to people who lack direct access to the president. Boeing made a contribution after having a very bad couple of years. You might remember a few years ago, their planes were literally falling out of the sky. Hundreds of people died. Seems like the kind of thing that there might be a trial over. But in May, the Department of Justice made a deal with Boeing to not prosecute them for crimes over the 737 crashes, as long as Boeing paid about $1.1 billion in fines. Sounds like a lot of money until you learn that Boeing had just won a contract for $50 billion with the Department of Defense to build new F-47 fighter jets. Looks a lot like a preferential slap on the wrist.
That ain't shit. That's called
If you hate the current state of air travel, then you'll be interested to hear that Delta and United both made major donations. Then the Trump administration turned around and killed new rules that would force airlines to compensate passengers for excessive delays. In response to this move and the rollback of other rules about hidden fees and flight cancellation,
I want y'all to understand. So if y'all get on a plane and they fuck up your flight, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Instead of them having to comp you a hotel, comp you a taxi to the hotel and shit, he wrote in there, it was like, yeah, y'all ain't got to do nothing for them motherfuckers. They can just sleep in the airport.
Son of a bitch. I'm trying to go to the UK, man, and the Philippines and Japan.
Yeah, look, that's their president, man. It's the guy, drained the swamp. Look like his hands real dirty right now. But I'm letting him keep going though, because he called it out, and I hope people paying attention.
The airline said, "We look forward to working with the Department of Transportation on implementing President Trump's deregulatory agenda." Yeah, I bet they do. The crypto industry also came in with some of the biggest donations for President Trump. Crypto companies and schemes rocketed to the center of the Trump world at the start of this year when Trump passed the Genius Act, the first major piece of legislation that brings cryptocurrencies into the formal economy, started dropping major investigations into crypto companies, created a strategic cryptocurrency reserve for the government, and launched his own meme coin on the Solana blockchain, another major donor. Which is a long-winded sentence that I can't believe I just had to say. And maybe the worst part of all of these donors are the ones that we don't know anything about. The shell companies, political action committees, and the fake nonprofits that were made to hide who the real donors are. Americans for Pharma Reform, Election Freedom Inc., Axe Capital, all untraceable dark money. We'll probably never know who they were or what influence they bought. So yes, technically no one has broken the law here. But shouldn't we care when massive corporations buy influence at the cost of the public? $1 million to spare? You can have dinner with the president, and he might even listen to your concerns. $5 million to spare? You can probably buy a whole policy. To me, this looks a lot like a system of patronage, a government that operates on fealty, bribes, personal favors, and insider access. It's not just the inauguration and all this money. It's how the Trump administration has attacked big law firms to get them to offer free work. It's how they sued media companies to get them to take people off the air that don't give Trump favorable coverage. It's how they force private companies to bend the knee to comply with Trump's preferences. It's how they threaten to withhold funding from states with governors that Trump doesn't like. The inaugural fund was just one move in the playbook, a move that recenters corporate power at your expense.
We all learned something right there. What did we learn, everybody?
We learned how the Trump administration suppresses negative views about its administration being put out.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
And
Jay?
politicians are paid for. Yay.
By corporations. That's another thing. That's another theory that I think. Because it came out with, what's that, MTG, Margaret Taylor Greene. The one reason why he don't want the Epstein file to come out, because a lot of the people, his donors and people that support him, give him money, they funnel money to him, they in the Epstein's file.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, Trump did say out of his own mouth that he didn't want people to be harmed from these files coming out because, you know, some people didn't do anything, but they would be harmed if they were named. So,
well, if they didn't do anything,
that is no different from Biden pardoning. I mean, no. Preemptive pardons to his family and Fauci and Gates. I'm like, why the fuck you doing preemptive pardons? Because we're gonna come after their ass. And they just killed Francis Boyle, some motherfuckers over there in the Dutch area because like he was putting Gates and some other motherfucker on trial against crimes against humanity. They killed him before trial. So like Biden was like, yo, nigga, let me give you a preemptive pardon real quick because you know they're gonna come after your ass. Like, you know, like, oh shit.
It's just so much. Politics is so dirty. You can't win because, you know, I'm a liberal more, but even the liberal party is like trash. Like they sold us out. Everybody is selling us out. It's like when they did the governmental shutdown, that was like to me that was just what you call it is performative. You could have did that before. You know, and got something out of it. The reason why they did that because they really wanted the big beautiful bill to pass, so they could get their you know, their cuts because they were rich. But then they was like, okay, well, we're gonna let this big beautiful bill pass, but we also next time we go around for voting for something, we're gonna try to strike a deal for Medicaid to, you know, extend it for a year. The only reason why. That's the only reason why they didn't do it the first round. So the second round they did that government to shut down and then ended up voting that way anyway. So you basically waste our time. You're just like, oh yeah, we're fighting. We know that you sold us out, and all the people that voted against.
So who was that you're referring to? Who sold y'all out?
The Dems. They sold us out with the big.
Could we get that? Could we hear that for the mic again?
The Dems sold us out. They sold
Democrats. The
Democrats. All right.
But see,
I hear
Lena,
a
I'm
lot
glad.
of Republican bashing around here, so that's why.
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying.
because the Republicans deserve to get bashed. But Lena, I'm glad you said that because a lot of times they make it seem like it's wrong for people who are Democrat liberals to criticize the party, and it's like if y'all want to be better, you have to listen to your constituents, not just the ones who are spending all the fucking money for, you know what I'm saying, or just against the Republicans. Both sides got to do better. So I'm glad you saying that because we need to hear more people on your side saying the same stuff. So that way we will actually see some change, because the only way, I don't know if everybody on here seen V for Vendetta, but the only way changes will be made is when the politicians become scared of the people, not the other way around.
I love that movie. And the spook who sat by the door. You already know. Thanks to you, Al, for putting me on that movie. You know I shot you out for that.
Yeah. That's a hell of a
Oh,
movie.
damn, for real? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. I still remember. That's my #1 black movie. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, the spook that sat by the door. You got to read They got the movie on YouTube, but you got to read the book too.
Yeah, the book is awesome. I read the book before I watched the movie. I was like, oh man, this is great.
I gotta see that.
That's good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is pretty good though.
I want to redo that movie too.
But who's running this? Who's running a lot of stuff? It's just I feel like politicians are paid and bought for, and it's really these corporations, and it's almost a no-win situation. I mean, the people really we're gonna have to really do something drastic to let them know that our money and our voices mean something. Like it really has to be a real revolution. Because
we definitely need it, but we got too many stupid. Look, I'm about to show you something. This next video I'm about to show y'all. Look, it's got so many stupid people in this country. That's the biggest problem. You have so many gullible ass. Hey, remember how I told y'all 3 people in this world? There's wolves, there's sheep, and there's sheepdogs. There's a lot of fucking sheep out here. The corporations and all them, they're the wolves. They preying on these folks, and these people so fucking dumb, and they got so much hate in their heart that they don't even understand they're getting preyed on. I'm about to show y'all a small country town. These people had an idea about Bernie Sanders. They had an idea about him. All they did was listen to what the people on Fox News and all these other right-wing stations told them about him. They never listened to him personally. They never watched any of his speeches. None of that. They just listened to what these people told them to believe. And then he went there and talked to them. I want y'all to see how their entire opinions changed. And shout out again to More Perfect Union, man, because they was on it. I actually got these are my only 2 More Perfect Union videos. Check this out.
Oh, that's my son. Hey, what's going on? They're having a video shot here, and it's about Bernie Sanders coming to town, and they know that we're all Trump supporters.
What happens when you put Bernie Sanders in a room full of Trump voters?
I was shocked. I was like, oh.
Not as bad as they had told you, huh?
This is not how he's portrayed.
It's complicated. But then again, so is West Virginia.
This is West, by God, Virginia.
A state that voted blue for almost 80 years straight until it flipped hard to become the 2nd reddest state in the country.
This is a state where Donald Trump got 70%.
Really? It's easy to assume that West Virginia will be red forever, but I'm not so sure. I live here, and I talk to a lot of Trump voters about floods that leveled their homes, power bills that climb every year, and you'd be surprised how many of them sound like Bernie Sanders.
The billionaires, they don't need a tax break.
They're trying to give all the billionaires and rich people breaks. That's the opposite of what you should be doing.
So when I heard that Bernie was rolling through, I wanted to know, can a Democratic socialist from Vermont, who's not even running for president, connect in the heart of Trump country?
All right, where should I sit? I'm in the middle of here.
And what would it mean for the rest of the country if he did?
You started with Trump, and then now your whole volunteer.
Whole volunteer for Bernie Sanders. He's just ultra liberal. He's a socialist.
I'm sorry to get everybody in trouble here.
And me? I got to drive him around in my truck and find out.
Senator, welcome back to West Virginia. I know it's not your first time here.
No, it is not. Been here several times, and I must tell you, I love the state, actually. It's a beautiful state, and I very much enjoy the people, very down-to-earth, working-class people. You know, we campaigned here very vigorously.
Yeah.
In 2016.
Yes.
And we had to take on Hillary Clinton and Joe Manchin and the whole Democratic Party establishment. We went to places where politicians don't usually go, including McDowell County, down in the southern part of the state.
Bernie Sanders, who joins me now.
We are the only major country on earth that doesn't guarantee health care to all people as a right. What do you think? Do you think we should join other countries?
We know why.
And guarantee health care as a right of all?
Yeah, I think every...
Why, Josh?
We know why. Because that means that black folks will get it. And that means that 20% that you have to pay, they don't have to pay. The whole 20% being on the insurance for the healthcare is because it was a tool to weed out the poor black folks and deny them healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real about that.
So why
So
you
that's
so why
why
you a
y'all
Republican?
don't have it.
So why you a Republican again? So why you a Republican again, John?
That's a whole systematic corruption. That's not a Republican or a Democratic thing.
Yeah,
They're
nah,
they're
nah, nah,
they're
nah,
uh,
nah, nah.
they're
Republican.
bipartisan
That
all the way around on that issue. There's not
so
one side that is
Oh,
a
it's some
Republican.
uniparty shit going on. They a uniparty.
Oh
It's the
yeah, it's
uniparty.
so
definitely
so
there.
why, John? Don't try to overtalk right now, brother. Why are you a Republican, or why are you picking the side of any side of a coin if you know that they're bipartisan on bullshit?
Because you know what, the black first of all, I'm a grassroots Republican. I believe when it started, who it started for. It might not be that way right now, it might not look that way right now, but there's a lot of things that people like me, more than one like me, same brown like me, same t-shirt like me, believe in, and that is the simple hope and believe that this country was founded with a one party system that is for everybody, and that is for the United States of America. It's been divided amongst 4, 5, 6 different chapters, if you will, of different governmental establishments, Democrats, Republican, um uh non-voters, but so much. But for what I'm saying, at heart of the issue is, I believe that the Republican Party was started for by black folks trying to hold on to the heritage that survived the Civil War, that survived all these many wars before, started to be for the people, be for the strength of America, but that was not carried out throughout the time as more Dixiecrats or more bigots got involved in it and called themselves, wore Republican hats or wore a Democrat hat. It just convoluted the whole system of the government to where you don't look at American ideals, you look at, well, you're a Democrat and I'm a Republican, so I should be versing you, whether it should be concentrated on American ideals only, America first.
Well, see, that's why I got to cut you off on. First of all, I've done videos on this, and Jay has too. We done this on the knowledge and the history. So blacks, we didn't start the Republican Party, for one thing. I keep hearing black people say that we did not. When the Republican Party started, we were still enslaved. For two, what happened was in the South, we helped them with our votes. So the only reason why
Objection on that. Keep going.
Well, let me finish. So the issue is, anytime you have black folks that are talking about being Republicans, the only reason why they care is because in the South we helped them with our votes. And when you look at historically going forward, you had I forget the general's name. You had a general that was trying to give us our 40 acres and mule, but then of course Abraham Lincoln got assassinated, and then the other president came in. All that shit went deaf ears, and it's been like that for centuries. So the biggest issue with us when it comes to us as black folks, we are the main people that should not be aligned with either party, whether it's Democrat or Republicans. We need to be more independent and show more of a stride that if we want things to be better in this country, we need to stop trying to align ourselves with parties. I get what you said with the roots and all that, but no disrespect, it's bullshit. It don't matter if you're a Democrat on the roots. It don't matter if you are a Republican on the roots. What we need to do for ourselves, when they say pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, we do. We need to get back to that. But that was more stronger in what we did with sticking together than it was with aligning with any party. That's why we were doing better, because both parties fucked us. If you look at anything historically, any president and all of that, They'll do certain things, give us crumbs off the table. So when you fast forward to the late 50s, 60s, when we switched to Democrats, it was because the Democrats was actually doing more for us than the Republicans at that time. So if you want to be aligned with that, you got to realize where the disconnect comes at, and the biggest thing is aligning with the party. And I would say all Americans need to stop doing that shit. If a Republican is better, we pick them. If a Democrat is better, we pick them. If an independent is better, we pick them. That's the way we take our power back and stop aligning with these parties like we Bloods and Crips.
All right, perfect. Exactly. That is what my sentiments was exactly. It's supposed to be America first, one unison development for the United States of America. It shouldn't be a split party system which obviously take away our power. The reason why I said that the Republican parties was iconically Black and Republican was the first senators and congressmen were Republican, like Hiram Rhodes Revel. There was some Democratic party, but the Democratic Party didn't really come till later years after the Civil War. But this was pre Civil War stuff. So basically, there was freeborn Black folks. Do you understand that? Not everybody was slaves at the time. So it's a misnomer to say everybody was slaves and they didn't have a voice or power.
No, but I'm saying when the Republican Party started, we were still enslaved. We still was going through the whole free slave Civil War fight and winning things of that nature. Because every time somebody Black says that, we didn't start. The Republican Party was already there. We didn't start that. That started maybe a year before we even got free slaves. A lot of people don't do their history on that. So what happened was in the South, we were the numbers, and then the Democrats was trying to keep us from voting, which is a thing that still goes to this day. There's a situation that's become that. But the Republicans, when you do your history, the Republicans were the main ones moving forward that was fucking with us from voting, not the Democrats afterwards. After you get to the 50s and 60s, it becomes the Republicans.
Nah, the Democratic Party was the Ku Klux Klan the whole way.
No. In the beginning. Hold on. Listen what I said. In the beginning, I said moving forward. When we started going to the Democrats, the Republicans were the ones that was fucking with our votes. And when you look at Stacey Abrams and all these other people that was fighting against that, it was Republicans doing this shit. That was in recent times. So that's why I say if we sit here and keep talking about whether being Democrats or Republicans, just as Americans, that's where we fuck up at. Because all this shit that Jay's showing in the video is we're sitting around here and fighting with each other, and your side is the biggest adversary right now, fucking everything up. That's just what he's showing.
Right, the party switch.
Yeah, so every 4 years, there is an ultimate head of state that convenes with a group of guys below them that control the house, basically. So I mean, the head of state, they could do things, but they really don't control what happens in the country more so than the guys that are in the house. But I'm gonna agree with you on this part. Yes, we were prisoners of war for a very long time throughout this whole entire thing. I'm agree with you there. I'm gonna say that because yes, it doesn't matter how it looks or what title you put on it. We were prisoners of war throughout this whole thing while they occupied these spaces, DC, all the states.
Hey, nigga, you saying a whole bunch of words and not saying nothing.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Shit, I ain't seen nothing.
What you talking about, Willis?
Jay, you might have to turn your speakers down or something. Little echo in the background.
Yeah, major
Yeah,
echo.
my bad.
What you talking about? You want to hop in here? You saying that I'm not talking about anything? Come on now.
Man ain't talking about it, boy ain't saying nothing. You said a whole bunch of
You
nothing.
so the things that I'm saying, if you don't have a basic understanding of what I'm talking about, it will just go right the fuck over your head.
That shit went right over my shit.
All right, well
Like
then
that, though.
you can rewind this motherfucker, watch it again,
You weren't supposed to hear
and
me. You weren't supposed to
research that, and tell me I'm wrong afterwards.
No. My rebuttal to what you said would have been
Yeah.
something on the lines of, you said a whole bunch of shit. When it really comes down to it, we all know that the party switched. The same people that were waving the Confederate flags back in the day, the Dixiecrats, the ones that were waving the Confederate flag, they switched. They were Republicans now. They waved the Confederate flag. We see
everybody waving a Republican flag.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
excuse me,
no.
everybody waving.
Name one Democratic rally where you seen somebody waving the Confederate flag.
All right, so throughout all 50 states, right? The Confederate flag has somewhat been retired, I would say, right? So it's not people still have it out, but if it's out, people are going to look at you a certain way. They don't carry it out. Nobody's. When have you seen one at a rally?
The Republicans are the ones waving that flag.
Like you can't sit there and try to play that game. Like
you don't. Hey, so anybody dressed and having a flag out, you don't know they're Republican. You don't know they Jew. You don't know they from Canada and just drove down this weekend. You don't know if they flew in from Mexico. You don't know nothing about them just by their appearance.
They be at Trump rallies, not Democrat rallies.
Why are you trying to scapegoat for the motherfuckers, man?
They be at Republican rallies, bro.
You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a book by its cover.
But you damn sure can judge. You damn sure can judge that page that they showed you in the chapter, because they be at Republican parties waving that flag. We in the South, we know.
Hey,
they ain't doing that shit.
Like I know you want to fucking give them some light and shit because you align with the party and shit. Like this ain't a show.
I'm not giving. So again.
But
So
you being
you guys are saying that I'm for one party. I'm telling you that I am for a unified America. That means Democratic ideals, Republican ideals meeting in the same Congress to make rules and laws that benefit Americans unanimously. That's what I've been saying the whole entire time. I don't know why
you're the one. Hold on, Jive. You are the one said. Hold on, Jive. You are the one that said you're a grassroots Republican.
Yeah, that's where I find.
Real quick question. So real quick, hold on. I got a question.
And my sense
I got a question. But hold on, Jive. I got a question. So does that mean you're against? So does that mean you're against Trump?
Yeah, I'm against shit that he does. Absolutely, I could say that. Yep, that was wrong. That shouldn't have happened. That's it. You can't.
You can't put a nigga in power though. You put him in nigga in power though. That's the problem.
The whole country decided.
Put that nigga in power.
The whole country decided.
Not the whole country.
Who the head of state is.
The whole
right?
country.
Not the whole country.
The whole country didn't decide that. The whole country didn't decide.
It was a. Wait, what did you say, Jay? It was like a few million. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm asking Jay a question. Jay, didn't we talk about this? When it was like maybe a couple million or something?
Yeah, it was separated. Like they always talk about he had the greatest win or all this whoop stuff.
And it was close as shit.
He won by less than like 5 million fucking votes. The whole country did not decide to put him in there.
Hey, I'm a quote Fast and Furious shit. It don't matter if you win by a mile or an inch. Winning is still winning.
Yeah, but it ain't about winning.
Okay,
like,
Jordan.
We not denying that the nigga won. It's just some fact. I can't get behind the statement to say that the whole country decided to put him in there. The whole country didn't. There were more people that were actually against him, nigga.
Well, he's here now. You got to deal with him for another 4 years. This is only his second year.
Yeah, I blame all the black Republicans for that shit.
All right.
Even though like 9% of them.
It's all of them. But again.
You ready to get back to the video?
Yeah.
Get back to the video.
This makes a beautiful first half.
Yeah, we getting there, y'all. We getting there.
Roll the tape.
We ain't live. We ain't got nothing like this in an hour now.
American citizens should have health care.
We ended up winning.
Oh yeah, you got to
West
go
Virginia.
back a little bit.
We won every single county in the state.
And guarantee health care is a right of all. Yeah, I think every American citizen should have health care.
We ended up winning West Virginia. We won every single county in the state.
In 2016, Bernie didn't just win West Virginia. He shocked everybody who thought they had this place figured out.
We won a big victory in West Virginia.
But that was just a Democratic primary in 2016. The real question is, how does Bernie's message land with Trump voters in 2025?
All right, I'm going to ask you a question, and then you come back to me. Sound good? All right, talk about healthcare here in Mingo County. What's the story? I see a hand woman right here. Please stand up.
Hi, my name is Sheila Rose, and I ended up back in Mingo County where I grew up after a chronic illness paralyzed me about 4 years ago. I've come a long way since then, but anytime I need to see a specialist, it's a 2-hour trip. Anytime I need a referral to a new specialist, it's a 6-month wait. There is no way to stay healthy in Mingo County.
Hold up.
Mingo County is in the southern coalfield.
Pause that. You know why the healthcare system is so bad? It's not just the insurance companies that is doing this to people. You know why it's so bad? It's because there isn't as much doctors being produced as you think. There's not enough specialty personnel that specialize in the care and treatment of your illness as you think. They have better chances of using what they have and going somewhere else that they pay profitable and equitable living wages. They will go there instead of being here in America where they're extremely taxed on everything. That's where they are. They're going overseas.
But hold on, I gotta ask you a question then when you say that. What's the drop in the percentage of doctors being produced in if you're saying that?
I don't know what her illness was.
Shit, John, that's not the case, man. That's not the case.
I don't know what.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking that question, because if you're gonna say that, you need to produce some numbers that make sense, because that doesn't sound correct. But I'm just trying to go off what you're saying.
Oncology, right? Let's say HEMOC oncology for like people that have cancers. Cancers is a big thing in this country. Wouldn't you agree? Right?
Okay.
We don't have a bunch of doctors.
All right. So let's see what type of HEMOC oncology specialist, because there's more than one type of specialist here in America. There's rheumatoid specialist. There's all kind. Right. There's more than one type of oncologist, right? But for let's see what what the rates of oncology specialties here in America are? Let's see what
You think we
you
have a
say
lack?
produce?
You think we really have a lack of doctors?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, what's the drop in the percentage?
So it's about choice, right? Let me ask you a question. This is a real question. Would you, as a doctor, go to a hospital, make about $300,000 a year and be paying back school fees, being paid taxes on the money that you're earning, and having a livable wage to buy food and groceries at home?
Every doctor,
right?
every doctor has.
Or hang on, or get your education here, go overseas for your specialty where they will give you top dollar for your expertise.
But hold on, but see, you're trying to ask an anecdotal question. I'm asking you. Go ahead.
I'll say this real quick. We do not have an influx of doctors that graduate from college in America leaving the fucking country to go to another country to practice medicine. We don't have that problem. So I don't know where that came from.
Hang on.
America makes the most money. Doctors make the most money in America. Doctors are not leaving America after they graduate college. They go overseas and practice medicine. That's not happening. Not in mass numbers.
Yeah, that's why I keep asking. That's why I keep asking, what's the percentage drop? Because when you ask a question like that to a question, and I'm asking you a question, that's moving the goalpost. Like, you have to give us some concrete numbers for you to say that they're gonna leave for a specialty to other countries, when I've never heard that. This is where they make their money at. Why would they leave? You still gonna be responsible for those education fees. You can't leave and just leave those. That shit don't work like that.
You still gotta pay your college debt. It's like
That shit does not work like that.
Having college don't mean nothing. Like, me personally, I ain't trying to go in on this one, but the lady, the reason she's dealing with the problem that she's dealing with is that we don't invest in what Bernie Sanders is kind of getting at. We don't invest in putting money into these rural hospitals, these rural towns, and make sure they have fucking funding. A lot of these people can't afford their health care. So that's why she has to travel 2, 3, 4 hours to goddamn go see a specialist, because they're not funding the hospital that she's at. So they can't staff the people that can actually deal with whatever sickness she's dealing with at that hospital. She got to travel to go fucking find somebody. It has that's all on the Republican side, because they don't.
So where is she going? So where is she going? And she has to travel further to find a specialist that
But
is
she's not going out. She's not going out of the country, though, Job. That's what Jay
Ain't
just
nobody
said. She's
said
not going
she was
out the
leaving
country.
The doctors are leaving the country. That's what
They're
I'm
not
saying.
leaving. They're not leaving the country because you still have yet to produce numbers that says that's what it is. You're being anecdotal and just asking a question. What would we do if it was the same situation? That's not answering the question.
She got to travel outside of her town. She lives in a small rural town. It's not a
Exactly.
big town. So she has to go to a bigger town, a bigger city to get the help that she needs, because they're not staffing. These people don't have no money. The government's supposed to subsidize that. They're supposed to subsidize our healthcare. That's the whole point that Bernie Sanders is talking about. Healthcare should be a paid thing. It should be free. Like, they already taking your tax dollars. They should be paying to make sure these hospitals are funded, to make sure these hospitals are staffed. But it's not happening that way because we're so privatized with shit that she has to drive 2, 3 hours to go see somebody that can help her. Like, that's the whole point. It ain't that.
And real quick, let me add to what you're saying, Jay, because you already know, my area where I stay. From about an hour away, there's towns that could be considered rural, but they have money in these towns. And in these towns that they're building these subdivisions and all of that, they have specialized doctors right there where they can go 15 minutes away from where they stay at, because the tax bracket is higher than a motherfucker. So these doctors don't have to leave and go to different countries to make their money. They're going in places where it's rich, high tax brackets that they can live in and help these people. So people that live in rural countries like cities like that or towns, if they're like from where I stay at, they would be 2 hours away to travel to these rich places like it's called Lakewood, Boca Raton. They're rich. So the rural areas, they would just have to travel 2 hours to those places further south.
All right, so the question was, which special? I didn't specify which specialty doctors. I was very general with doctors.
No, you said cancer. You were specific. You said cancer.
But look for the statement, right? While the data exists on the general movements of physicians globally, precise statistics on the total number or percentage of U.S. trained doctors who permanently leave the U.S. specifically for specialty practice abroad are not systematically tracked in public reports. That's what.
So
Google
then
is saying.
that means what you
That's what
said is
Google
then
saying.
hold on, Job. Then that means what you said is minute. Then
Hang on. Physicians
It's 40%.
migration.
I just checked. It's 40%.
Right. So
thanks, Google. 40%.
so-
But I don't trust Google as far as I can throw them. I don't trust Google, but it said
All right.
40% of doctors leaving.
would
It
you
don't
say,
say
would you
specific. It just say 40%.
would you say 40% is too high or too low?
To the what though?
Yeah, the what though? Because like if the argument is like the doctors leaving the country and I needed a percentage, we gave 40%. So like it'll still
again,
give like
right here. And let me finish my statements for that specifically. Physician migration is a complex global phenomenon, so they are doing it, right? But available data focuses more on the significant number of international medical graduates who come to the U.S. to practice medicine, making up only 25% of the U.S. Total physician workforce. So if people are coming into the country to practice medicine, where do you think physicians in the country who know and are suffering here go?
I'm gonna give you a real funny one. Because you
All right, go ahead.
Calls in
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah.
Here you go. The biggest problem that we have in America is that a lot of the workforce is aging out. It's not that people are leaving this country. We got a lot of people that are aging out of their jobs, and that's in the medical field and every other field. A lot of these older people are aging out. They ain't working no more. They're gonna be done. They're gonna be retiring. But then
Especially baby boomer.
The youthful replacements for them.
I'm saying, but on
That's
top
what I'm
of
saying.
that, now listen to the point I'm about to say. On top of that, we used to do something called immigration and replace it with people from other countries. But the person that we have in the office right now shut down immigration. So it's kind of that, like, it ain't that. The problem is not that people are not fucking working in America after they get their degree. That's not the case.
Yeah, because they make the most money here.
Yeah, they're aging out of the workforce, and then on top of that, we shut down immigration.
All right. So where you citing your statistics from?
I'm
Where you
citing
citing
the federal government.
Which document, so I can look for. So I can
Jesus
get some
Christ! All right, here.
Come on, you guys started this whole hodgepodge of pulling up numbers. Don't escape it now.
No, because you didn't give concrete percentages. You just made anecdotal claims.
I pulled the shit from Google. I pulled the shit from Google.
Well, we in it now. We in it now.
Here we go.
But Jive, you the one that's not proving your point.
You're just saying
So
you're just saying
first of all, so the statement I made isn't fiction.
Backed it up.
It is factual that
I'm
backing it up with
That
Google,
you
and that's
haven't
the
backed
line.
it up.
I'm gonna read this on screen real quick, like, so we can get
Go
back
ahead.
to the video. But it says, yes, I look what I typed in the top. Is the U.S. losing doctors? All right. It said, yes, the U.S. is facing a significant and worsening physician shortage. with projections indicating deficits up to 124,000 to 187,000 doctors by mid-2030s, impacting both primary and specialty care, driven by an aging population. Needing more care,
you said it.
Increasing physician retirements and limited residency slots. Not niggas leaving the fucking country.
All right, so again, that's one site. Where's the rest?
Oh,
What did you ask specifically? What did you ask specifically?
What did I ask specifically? Because you're the one that's saying there's no doctors coming in and staying. You said they're leaving.
Hang on. Jay, what did you ask specifically of Google?
Right there. It's right there. I got it right there in blue. Is the U.S. losing doctors?
Okay, so is the U.S. losing doctors? But how are they losing doctors? It doesn't matter. All right, so they're limited residency.
No, it does matter. It does matter. You can't say that.
Look, they're aging out. Right? Look. They're aging out. They're aging out. Right? They're aging out. So this, they're aging out.
Cougar.
Right? The physicians are retiring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no more new doctors, like, right? That are influxing to the medical field. That's what I started with. That's what I started with.
No. You said they're leaving.
I did say they left. I did say that they left. I said that they left. I said that they're leaving, and that there's no more new doctors.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's what. What?
Because you said because of hold on real quick, Jay. You said job because of wages. That's not the case.
There's more than one economical reasons why.
So you're wrong on what you said.
No. I can't.
Now you're building a straw man argument, and Jay just proved you wrong in your argument.
How did he prove me wrong? He just said
because you didn't say hold on, you didn't say none of that. You said doctors are leaving because of
in the back room.
You said doctors are leaving.
Continue to show.
But this has to do with what you said, and now you talking about the back show. You can't do that. This is something serious. If you're gonna hold on. Let me finish. You were here. You said something. You were wrong. You're building a straw man argument. It is falling apart.
Again. I beg your pardon. Again, are we losing doctors? Yes or no?
From what?
We're going overseas though.
Are we? No. Are we losing doctors? Yes or no? Because that's what my statement was.
No, the context. You're trying to take out the context, Job, and that's where you're fucking up at. If you try to change, no, you didn't. No,
context. I said
Jay help with what you said, and you were wrong.
For context,
and you were wrong.
No more new doctors. That's what I said. There's no more new doctors. That's what I said initially. And you guys was like, oh, I need context. I need numbers. I'm like, yeah, they're leaving because of this, and this, and this, and this.
And you were wrong on everything you said. I
just literally read the phenomenal that I just literally read. I'm going to read it again.
I want to go back to the video.
Well, Google just said that doctors are coming to the United States due to the international medical graduates, IMGs. They say they coming through.
Right,
they say there's many
but like you said, Trump ain't letting them in no more with the H1 visa, the H1, right? They're not coming in anymore. But that's what's making it harder for people to get insurance. Medical coverage.
I see you are a true Republican. Shots out to you.
Y'all look crazy.
Chill.
Y'all look crazy.
No, we're going back to the video, man.
Back to the video.
Hey, tune in the video. Tune in the video. Like and subscribe for the big arguments. All right. We definitely.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute. Shout out to everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, y'all.
All right. But again, like I said, we're losing doctors without the context. We're losing doctors in America.
And that is a bad faith argument. That is terrible argument, Josh.
Well,
Come on.
if you want to do the research, brother. It's not
I
me
think you
to
might
educate you.
You need to do more research, Josh. You need to do more research, bro. You need to do more research.
I have enough sense that when
You sound like Fox News right now. You sound like Fox News right now,
I
Josh.
should be an analyst up there. But listen,
Yeah, you would fit right in.
I hear people when they're talking, and they're making a statement like, "Well, I have to travel 2 hours to get specialty care." Well, the general statement is they're going to say, "Oh, well, there's economic reasons and such." No, the America doctors are not coming in, graduating from school. That is, they're aging out, like some people say, right?
Go back. Just go ahead and go back to the video. Fox News over there is not helping. Go back to the video, Jay.
All right. Well, rewind it so you can hear what she said. Go back.
We just look. We gonna play this bitch real quick. Like she her biggest issue is that they don't have funding in these rural towns for these hospitals. We don't.
Well, she has insurance, right? She has medical insurance, whether it's Medicaid or whatever. All right,
it's not about
that's going to pay.
Yeah, but it's not about her having the insurance. They're not funding these hospitals in these areas. That's why she has to travel to go to a hospital.
If the hospital only has a specialty care provider where 200 miles away, she got to go there to him because that's the hospital that is staffing the specialty care provider that she needs. But there's not a multitude of specialty care providers like him that is all around the country to where it's easy for her to get the care she needs.
It would be if they funded the rural hospitals.
Right.
All right.
If they put the hospital, she have everything she needs.
Go ahead. Let her stand up and say her piece. Let her stand up and say her piece. Roll the tape.
But this is why Jigsaw became Jigsaw. Because of the fucking insurance companies. You feel me? If you watch the Saw movie, Jigsaw was pissed because, oh shit, he thought it was the hospital, and the doctor's like, no, it's a bitch ass insurance company. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm about to become Jigsaw.
Didn't his wife die because she couldn't get health care, and that's why he went on his little tirade to kill her?
Yeah. It was like, don't talk to me about money. I got money. It's about principle. You know what I'm saying? So dude flipped out.
Hey, I'm gonna play the video, man. I'm gonna play the video.
Right.
We're gonna see, but
Please stand up.
Hi, my name is Sheila Rose, and I ended up back in Mingo County where I grew up after a chronic illness paralyzed me about 4 years ago. I've come a long way since then, but anytime I need to see a specialist, it's a 2-hour trip. Anytime I need a referral to a new specialist, it's a 6-month wait. There is no way to stay healthy in Mingo County.
Mingo County is in the southern.
You get what she's saying? Like in Mingo County, they don't have the doctors that can treat her for whatever illness she has. She has to travel outside of it. And the main reason that they don't have doctors that can treat her in that area is because they don't have funding. Ain't no doctor going nowhere where they not paying no money. Like, you're not going to go to a town that ain't got no jobs. So they not going to go to a town that's not going to pay them. They don't have the funding.
You know the crazy thing is, if there was a surplus of doctors, that wouldn't be an issue.
It's not about having a surplus. They're in rural West Virginia.
It's not, John. See, you making another straw man argument. It has nothing to do with the surplus of doctors. If you come out of medical school, you owe hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why would they fund a rural area for you to go ahead and pay, and for you to go pay your medical bills.
Right.
And that
So again,
that rural,
where
hold
would
on,
you
hold on.
go?
Let me finish.
Where would
Let
you
me
go?
finish.
Would you go
Let me finish.
overseas
Let
or
me
go to
finish.
the
Let me
small town
finish.
clinic?
No.
There we
Let me
go.
finish.
There we go.
Let me
All right.
no. Let me finish. You're not making no good
All
point
right.
because I didn't even finish my point.
I
They're
heard what
not
you
gonna.
finished, brother.
But I didn't even finish. They're not going to fund that area because that area does not have a high tax bracket. So Bernie Sanders was trying to fight against situations like that, so they could have that funded, so they could have those doctors, so they don't have to drive out of those areas. You talking about flying to another country or something that has
All right.
nothing to do with what we're talking about with a rural area.
All right. So look, in let's say in Virginia, right? They have a multitude of private owned hospitals, right?
West
There is
Virginia. She in
Centera.
West Virginia.
I get it. I get it. They have Bon Secours. They got all these private hospitals, right? That they build all over the place. You don't
Not where
think that
she
these
stays at.
folks? Come on, man. Come on, man.
No, I'm
We
saying
not
not
we
where she
not we
stays
not
at.
talking
She
about
just
the
told
same
you.
money, brother.
No, she just told you they live in a rural town. They don't have a specialist for her disease. Somebody that can actually is specialized in treating her disease.
We
They
don't.
don't
All
have a
right.
doctor for
So
that there. She
I,
has to
I, I
drive 2
admit, I
hours.
admit, I admit, I don't know what her disease is. I don't know
No,
if it's
neither. And I
cancer.
ain't trying to
I
ask
don't
you to
know.
understand.
Right.
She letting
But
us
the
know. She just
thing
letting us know
is,
she got to drive 2 hours.
sure, she got to drive 2 hours, but
Which probably
that's
the
not the
tax
hard.
bracket, the area she's driving to most likely got is a higher tax bracket area.
Right, we know how economics work. We know how economics work. Like where there's a bigger population of people, the hospital will have more funding because the government doesn't want to step in and fund these hospitals straight carte blanche. So they're in a rural area. It's probably only like fucking maybe 2,000 people out there. No doctor is gonna get out of fucking medical school, fucking own all that debt and go to a small fucking town where they're not gonna get a paycheck to really pay off their debt. They're gonna try to go to a
I
bigger
got you.
city, metropolitan, and
Uh-huh.
that's why she has to drive to go get help because the doctors are going to go to the area that's going to pay them the most. Anybody would do that. Like you would do that. I would do that. Like when it comes down to a job, like I'm going to go where they pay the most. I'm not going to go, yeah, I just want to do something for the community. I'm going to go over here and struggle paying this $200,000 in
Playing
student debt
medicine
back.
woman and shit.
And
Dr.
like,
Queen
ain't nobody
and
finna
then-
do that shit. She don't have no.
What the Dr. Queen?
It's the federal government. The biggest thing I'm getting at, like, the biggest thing I'm getting at is that the
What
federal
you say,
government
Dr. Quinn,
needs
medicine woman?
Yo, they ain't gonna do that shit.
Like who the fuck gonna come out of medical school owing $250,000 of debt and go somewhere and make $50,000-$60,000 a year, John?
Right. So where would they go though? You still not answering that question. Would they
I
go
answered the
overseas?
question. I
Or
asked
stay
no.
here?
We go to the big
They're gonna
city.
go
Okay.
somewhere.
Okay.
They're gonna go somewhere the
Okay.
tax
They're
bracket
gonna
they
go
can afford.
somewhere. They're gonna go somewhere where they could afford. All right, prove my point. I got you. I
For
got
the
you. Don't
tax
worry about
bracket.
it.
No, I'm talking
Don't
about in
worry
the
about it.
same. I'm talking about in the same country. You keep saying different country. We're talking about in a different higher tax bracket area. That's in this country. She said 2
If you
hours
in a
away.
higher
She didn't
tax
say
bracket
fly to
area,
fucking India.
if you in a
She didn't say fly.
higher tax
What did she?
bracket
Hold
area,
on. What did she
you're
say she had
losing
to
money,
travel?
bro.
Wait, hold on. What did she say she had to travel? 2 hours, 3 hours away from where she at, or she had to travel to a different country? Crickets. Thank you.
Let's play the video. I'm gonna play the video, y'all. Let's play the video because we ain't got much time, man. We got like 30 minutes.
Coal fields of West Virginia. For generations, people here dug the coal that lit America's cities and kept the factories running. Now, the coal jobs are mostly gone. And what's left is poverty on a scale that rivals anywhere in the United States.
It's crying at the grocery store, choosing between paying a bill or having food in the cabinet or the refrigerator. It affects your health, and then you don't have health care. Child care is ridiculously expensive. So it's very stressful.
Okay, thank you very much.
That bill.
I will tell you. I will tell you this. I don't see no black people in that room.
Union County, like the rest of the state, went big for Donald
No
Trump.
black
West
Republicans.
Virginia.
So we followed up with some of his voters over biscuits and coffee to find out what that's all about.
I would have been nervous with a lot of different, celebrities or politicians, but you just seem so
normal, like you're like obviously just like a normal human.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the damn breakfast here. I'm starving.
A normal human.
I would love to take an inventory of just personal politics in the last couple of years. Can we start off with that?
You're gonna start with me.
Yeah, we'll start with you. Yeah.
I am independent, but I lean conservative. I not as much anymore as I used to, but I did vote for Trump. But I did post on my Facebook page, instead of I voted, I put I vomited because I didn't want to, but I didn't,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I voted Republican. I agree with some things of Trump, but most I do not right now. I do not, no.
And
yeah, right now, though.
This is my first time voting. So I just turned 18 right before I was able to vote. So I voted for Trump, but I'm primarily a Democrat.
Senator, who'd you vote for?
Nigga, shut up.
It wasn't Trump.
And the lie detector test term, that was a lie. Get the fuck out of here. You just want to see Bernie
Shock of all
Sanders.
shocks in the wealthiest country in the history of the world.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you real quick, Hurricane.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Right, what the fuck that
Do you
nigga
feel that
talking
down
about?
here?
People are not surviving. We just had our food bank yesterday. We usually pack for 80 people. We served 102 yesterday. It is getting worse. Nobody's surviving right now.
My husband works at the hospital.
Now, I want y'all to understand, because they always try to play it off like black people and immigrants and all these other people struggling. They taking away from the government and all this shit. We wasting money. We always the ones that need to pick ourselves up by the bootstraps. These people are letting you know right now, they out there struggling. They out there fucking struggling. I want people to understand that the people that struggle the most in this country are them, not us. We really good at getting
surviving for 400 fucking years. 500 years.
So I'm like,
with the scars and with the scars.
Yeah, I just want people to really pay attention to what they're hearing right now, bro. Because it's a sympathy story for them. But they look, when we say we need help in our communities, they say we don't need no handouts. When they say they need help, people fucking get sympathy. They asking for a handout too.
Well, and there are several ODs every single day.
Only a town of 6,000.
Yeah, we're not a big town.
Several ODs every day? Let me ask you this, and you may not know the answer. Nobody does. Because again, this is not just the West Virginia issue. We got it terrible in Vermont. So why are people doing drugs?
Nigga got a mullet, bro.
In my
he got a fucking mullet, dog.
That I see, because I work a lot in addiction, is it's mental health issues.
It's what?
Mental health issues. Lack of jobs, poverty.
So we understand the concept now when it's y'all.
Yeah.
But when it was black people, it's like, no, they're just criminals.
Get them. Get them, bro. I'm about to go off. Get them.
I want you to understand, like, and everybody needs to pay attention. Everybody at this table voted Republican. Just so everybody remembers this. This is the mindset coming out of people that voted Republican. This is how they think.
And these are people that were what? Democrats.
Look at the mullet guy said it. He was like, "Yeah, dog, I voted Trump, man, but I'm really a Democrat."
But that goes to show you that a lot of people that are voting for Trump. I remember Boosie said one thing, I didn't agree with it, but when he broke it down, I understood it. He was like, Trump is like Tupac for these white folks. He got them motivated to go down and vote. And I was like, damn, he ain't lying, because he broke it down on Vlad. I was like, oh shit, he right. All these people that are voting Trump now are doing this because, like, Jay, I wish you had that clip when Dave Chappelle said that on his special before the pandemic, when he was like, white folks was like, he's gonna go down there, he's gonna clean this shit up for us. And he was like, no, he's not. He's doing it for me. That's the real shit. I'm doing it for my rich constituents. I don't give a fuck about you broke motherfucking rednecks with the mullet still in 2020. Fuck out of here.
Right. It's the same thing when the motherfucker said, like, we bombing all these boats for oil. I mean, we bombing all these boats because of drugs. This is what it really was.
Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
I'm saying, if Trump dropped, look, Jay, if Trump dropped, hey, Hurricane, if Trump dropped the album right now, he going diamond.
Yeah, because like, they're gonna use the album cover when he got shot with the fist up. Nigga, that's a dog ass album cover, dog. It's a rap. It's
crazy work.
I'm trying to get him some get him some Dre beats, get him some Neptune beats. He out of here. I'm telling you.
It's over. And get that nigga a blunt, let him hold that whole halfway out his lip like this. And
So comment down on that Nick Fuentes on the album. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
You got some featuring shit.
I want people. I really want people to really see this though. Like these are the same people that will sit around and criticize everybody of every other community, every other background, talking about how they always begging, they always playing victim and shit. And they sitting over here crying right now because shit is getting hard for them. They're actually facing what majority of us always face. That's why you don't
because they're supposed they're supposed to get the handouts, and we're supposed to get the crumbs off the table afterwards. That's the problem.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. But you know, let them keep going though. And I feel for them. Like I got sympathy, I got compassion for these people. But I ain't gonna
not the mullet guy, not the guy with the mullet. He a flip flopper, not the guy with the mullet. You better stick to the script, nigga. Pick a side, motherfucker.
Yeah, he got money. He good.
Lack of support for our veterans.
You find many veterans doing drugs?
Oh yes, and homeless. And that irritates me. They stood up. They fought for our country, and we can't even afford to give them housing.
I always wondered, how did so many drugs get into this state? Do we have thoughts about that? How did so many? Yeah.
The doctor's pushing it.
Talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother was an addict, and
Who's
that's
the
how she
CIA,
got addicted.
bitch? You forgot about them.
She had a back injury. The doctor kept prescribing medicine. Eventually, that medicine didn't work, and she had to start doing the harder stuff. Sadly, she passed away from a drug overdose. So, I mean, I understand the addiction part of it, and it's hard to fight. And addiction just doesn't affect the person that's doing it; it affects the whole family, the whole area.
Grow up around this kind of poverty long enough, and you start to lose faith in the political system that allowed it to happen. While Trump may put up huge numbers at the ballot box, nearly half of West Virginians don't even show up to vote at all. One of the highest non-voting rates in the country.
And I think the message is not complicated. People throughout the country, especially in rural areas, feel neglected. They are hurting financially. The Democratic Party, by and large, has kind of ignored those people, turned its back on them.
Not always, though, right?
Not always. No.
Especially here. I mean, it was 80 years of Democrats before it flipped.
You got it.
Niggas been 500 years of slavery, bitch. You don't fuck that nigga.
Hey, so if the Democratic Party is turning their back on their faithful white constituents, who is they new people they support right now? Is it the immigrants?
No, it's not about that. They left the rural areas and went to major cities. The win, they need to be able to win. Like you already see how we redistrict all the time, and the way they draw these maps, you can get more votes in bigger cities. They like the Republicans. They do the opposite. They do the rural stuff now, so they try to garner more votes in the rural areas. Democrats, they go to major cities. They get more people. The Republicans get the people out in the woods. And that's it. You can say they deserted them in the sense they did, but it's about trying to win the fucking election. It's like, look, I'm going to go to where the people are. And the sad part is I would think that I think you should pay more attention to where more people are than where few people are. Be honest with you. I don't believe these states that have like 2 million people in it should have the same say-so that a state that has 15 million people in it. I don't believe that should be the case. You got 15 million, you should have more of a say because there's more people there.
Yeah, the only reason they have more of a say, if you will, is because of something called first in line. Like they were a part of the union first, they get a bigger territory for being.
It ain't about that.
It's definitely about that.
It's just the congressional lines. We set up how like what districts get what votes each district gets. That's why we hear about gerrymandering all the goddamn time.
Oh, of course,
all the time.
Of course.
But
of course.
Like I'm not gonna knock these people out there. I think they need representation. I think they need to be supported. I think that needs to be funded from the federal government to help them out with the things they got going on. But also, I do understand that those are the same people that will talk about not giving shit to other people. And that's a problem. That's a problem for me. Because all of them voted for Trump. And people didn't vote for Trump out of fucking hope and praise, like he's gonna make America great. They didn't vote for that motherfucker for that. They voted for that motherfucker because they thought he was gonna put his foot on somebody else's neck. Like, let's be real.
Keep the niggers down.
That's what all it's about. Keep the niggas down, keep the immigrants out. Fucking that's what it's about. It wasn't for them, that nigga, to do nothing for them. People didn't vote for him because they thought he was gonna do something for them. And for anybody that literally voted for him that thought he was gonna do something for them, they stupid.
Because look at what's going on now. Look at what's going on now. What happened to the price of inflation going down day one? Nothing. What happened to inflation disappearing day one, Trump? What happened to my goddamn electric car, Bruce? What the fuck? I'm done with this shit.
That shit's a joke, man. It's a fucking joke. And the sad part, I got a list. I got a list of motherfuckers that proudly proclaim that that's who they voted for. And I'm like, all right. When he out of office and he gone, every time you open your motherfucking mouth talking about politics and shit, I'm gonna tell you, just shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Because look who the fuck you just put in the White House. You put a fucking criminal in the White House. I don't need to hear nothing that you got to say. And I ain't trying to say that to be mean to nobody, because it's a lot of people. And my job, my old job, all of them are Trump supporters. I'm like, I don't listen to nothing y'all say. I don't even take that shit with a grain of salt. I don't even do that. I'm like, yeah, you just stupid talking. Like, shut the fuck up. Bitch, you put a motherfucking criminal in the White House, but you want to have a problem with a nigga wearing a tan suit, though. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, you ain't got no brain.
That's the problem with putting the playground in the White House lawn, dog. You put something in the White House lawn and they were tripping about that. Was it a playground or a playhouse or some shit like that? Or a fucking dog house or some shit? You put something on the White House lawn.
I don't know what the fuck that is. And then on top of that, like, look, I gotta show this. I didn't want to show this.
All right, we have some tragic breaking news coming out of Minneapolis.
What just happened out there in Minneapolis, y'all? I know y'all heard about it.
No, don't show anything that's gonna, flag. So if you can't show something if you can't show nothing that's gonna, be blurred out, don't even risk it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't because I get in trouble.
Yeah, don't even do that to you. But just give a breakdown of it.
Well, we heard about, we got this ICE crackdown on immigrants in the country, or whatever, illegal immigrants in the country. And there was a lady that got shot yesterday, y'all. She got gunned down in Minneapolis. And if y'all see the video, I'll link it in the chat. Y'all can go look at it yourselves. I won't put it up here because I really don't need to be getting in trouble right now. I ain't got nothing but one more time. They say one more time.
Damn, you riding on two. Damn, you riding on two strikes. Man, I'm due for two. Yeah. I'm due for two. Come and get me, Neil. Neil, come on and play. Hey, man, I'm due for two.
I'm putting the link in the chat for y'all. Y'all want to go watch the video. But and shout out to Alexis. I see you in there. Howdy doody. But nah, man. Like,
salute, Alexis.
This lady got killed the other day, y'all. She got killed the other day up there in Minneapolis. And it was some bullshit, man. And for people that don't understand, and look, we just gonna talk for the last like 20 minutes that we got right here. I ain't finna put no more videos up. We gonna talk for the last 20 minutes. But for a lot of people that sit around and try to act like Americans are really against deporting people, obviously we're not. Because the funny thing is, still to this day, Trump ain't deported no more than Obama has yet. Obama sent a lot of motherfuckers out of this country, but he did it a different type of way. He didn't do it the way this motherfucker.
Due process.
This motherfucker trying to put on a goddamn. And think about it. Even with due process, he sent out more motherfuckers. This motherfucker trying to put on a fucking show for the racists. And anybody that can't see that, it's crazy to me that you can't see it. He's trying to put on a show for the racist white folks in America. And that's why I don't understand why any of my Hispanics, Hispanics, we're to vote for Donald Trump. You stupid motherfucker. They send your uncle out of the country, bitch.
Take it easy, brother.
Nah, it's crazy, man. I don't have no sympathy for that shit, man. And I look at everybody crazy. Anybody that voted for that motherfucker, I look at them crazy. Because I'm like, do you not have common sense? The motherfucker showed you before. He lied to you about a goddamn world disease.
Operation Warp Speed. Operation Warp Speed.
I don't understand why people like people sit around talking about what's Fauci? Who Fauci work for? Him. Motherfucker got more fucking energy for Fauci than they do for the nigga that lied to you and told you to inject your body with bleach. This nigga almost died. Y'all, like, do we not remember this? This nigga almost died. That nigga took the goddamn fucking vaccine that he told y'all niggas to take. When he was on his deathbed, he took the vaccine, but he still came right out and told y'all, don't take it. That shit saved his life. The motherfucker said that the White House about to fucking fall on the goddamn fucking. He was just sitting up there breathing hard. Don't take the vaccine. Do we not remember this? Do we not remember this? This nigga was trying to tell your ass to inject yourself with a horse tranquilizer. Ivermectin. Some fucking horse tranquilizer, nigga. But guess what? It didn't matter. They put him right back in the White House, right? Well, look at all them people like they fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think Biden died twice and they brought him back as a clone. Not the same Biden from the 90s.
That's why he go Hurricane. You remember the conversation that we had last time we was on here talking about this fucking shit? Still to this day, I'm doubling down on it. Best president in my lifetime, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Not even a fucking competition. Not even a goddamn competition, nigga. Like all this shit, all this white incompetence, all this. No,
Clinton was good.
Clinton made nasty, dog. That shit, nigga, like that's the reason why our jobs overseas and we don't got shit. Fuck Clinton.
No. Listen. No, listen. What happened with Clinton was our own people sold us out. The Black Caucus, them old bougie ass niggas sold us out.
Right. Yep, that too.
He was willing, but
NAFTA and that. Yep.
Look, Clinton did NAFTA. Clinton did the war on fucking drugs. He was locking
and the three strikes.
Right.
And the three strikes. Yep. And the three strikes.
And the three strike. The 3 strike rule, that was Clinton. I'm not look. Was he presidential? Hell yeah. Do I care that he got head in the Oval Office? Hell no. I think that's some G ass shit. But he was locking niggas up. Like he was locking black people up. Like he had a vendetta. He was acting like he was all for us, but he was locking niggas up in the meantime, just like Kamala was when she was out there in California and the DA out there.
But see, this is the thing, though. But this is the thing. Obama was no better. Like that's why I keep saying, when it comes to, the same thing we've been saying. They two sides of the same fucking penny, and I wish that we would stop trying to pick one or the other.
Okay, quick question. When was the last president that you felt like was actually presidential?
JFK, but I wasn't born.
I'm talking about in your lifetime. I'm saying
no. Yeah. If you want to go off last, of course it would be Obama. But that's what I'm saying.
Damn, I have to go with Obama too.
Hold on. But listen. Yeah, but listen. If we have to go off our lifetime, we had Clinton and we had Obama. If we want to go off presidential,
we had Bush Senior.
Bush went shit. That bitch was stupid as fuck.
We had Bush Senior. Yeah, he was a warmonger. We had Clinton. Then we had Bush Jr. He was fucking retarded.
But if you look at it, but hold on, check this out. If you want to look at it, if we want to go off the last best presidential presidents we had, they all been Democrats.
Yeah.
They've all been Democrats.
I've never been a good Republican president.
Yeah, they've been all shitty, man. If you go back, because I'm old enough, no old head. Well, me and Hurricane. So
I'll be 38 on the 17th. 38.
Okay, so all right, but you was around that era then. Reagan, we can go back from Reagan and what Reagan did. He's the original war on drugs, and them motherfuckers brought crack into our community. It was the Republicans. That's what I'm saying. They keep saying motherfuckers want to. Oh, the Republicans. Them the ones who brought crack in our community, motherfucker.
People don't know their history, man.
They really fucking don't.
Pumped that nigga too.
Really
they popped Reagan. The assassination was just like they popped Trump. Oh, we just got a connection, y'all.
I say it all the time. I say it all the time on this channel, y'all. And I ain't like, and God, I promise you, this is not me coming at you at all, because I know that might come off like that way. I say this all the time. I will never be a fucking Republican, but I'm not a Democrat either.
For real.
I just got to put an emphasis on. I will never be a fucking Republican. They are the ones who wave a Confederate flag right now. They the ones who keep talking about Jews will not replace us. They the ones who fucking goddamn talking about the white race getting fucking extinct. They fucking support Nick Fuentes. They support fucking Myron Gaines. They are them people. I will never align with no fucking racist piece of shit. And that's their party. So I don't understand how anybody can align with them that's black. I don't get that. Anybody of any race, I don't get that. How can you align with people that literally, they're telling you openly that they don't fucking like you? Like they literally are.
Was Frederick Douglass a Republican? Was Frederick Douglass a Republican? I don't know. He was.
Like even our boy Amazing Lucas, he had to give an account. He was wrong. The gay dude that you showed, that the one gay black dude, when they was doing him wrong at that white bar, now he ain't a Republican no more. All these niggas. Candace Owens, she like fuck the Republicans and all that shit. I'm still a conservative, but fuck the Republicans. And it's like, all y'all getting y'all nigga wake up call. Brandon Tatum, he trying to hold on by a screen, but he getting disrespected every other damn week. Then what's the other dude? It's another nigga.
The cowboy hat. With the cowboy hat.
Yeah. Then the twin.
White Zaddy.
The twins, the conservative twins, they pushing them motherfuckers out. They trying to hold on, but they getting pushed out too.
The highest twins.
Yep, they getting pushed out. They getting pushed out too. They like get your swole ass out of here.
Like I just can't get behind that shit, man. I just can't. But me personally, and I always say, man, everybody do whatever the hell they want to do. Like, but this channel was really built to try to like open people up to understanding some shit and like what the fuck it is. But no, man, everybody gonna make their own decisions. Everybody gonna make their own goddamn decisions and they gonna pick their side. But I'm just letting you know over here, for me, I don't get down like that. I'm not going to nobody that's fucking on that whole ass shit. But I am gonna play a video real quick. Like, hopefully we can get to the music real fast because Abby and Preach ain't gonna lie, they've been on it, y'all. They've been on it. I don't know how I missed all this shit, but they going in on Myron, little goofy ass. Removed.
Oh yeah, they ain't let that nigga in the TPUSA spot. That nigga was out there looking stupid.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I laughed when that dude said, "Yeah."
It's like nigga, no niggas allowed. Nigga, you stop me. It's like nigga, there's no niggas here. What the fuck you doing here?
We're not allowing Muslims in. We're not allowing Muslims in here anymore. It's like I'm like, okay. They letting you know how they feel about you, stupid motherfucker. But he gonna tell you, I want to get to this. I want to get to this song that they did about this nigga. They made a new song about this motherfucker. It was hilarious. Look, ABBA ain't playing that. That's a petty ass motherfucker.
I know this nigga face is priceless, dog. This nigga look like he ready to do some motherfucking work.
Hey, check it. Let's get it real quick, like.
My position is this, Myron. I think you don't have
find that song.
The win.
Look, I gotta find that song. I gotta find that song.
Hey, live, let's go spam.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna find it in a second.
Nope, we don't know. Where they were
all the people do.
Yeah, that's when he got kicked out of TPS USA.
Gay.
If you gay, I'm a call.
At the end of the day,
but it's
that song, nigga.
Girl, flip it. If you don't want you, talk to y'all.
There when you're not gonna get a first.
Right here, he's mocking
nigga. Can we for the future? How can you didn't predict?
All right, I can't find it. Hang on, we gonna get the song. I'm about to get it real quick. Like, y'all, I'm sorry. Here we go. Did I watch it? Is that the one I watched today? Yeah.
I've been preaching Andrew. And that Is that what racism is like? I'm like, yeah, dude. I was invited as a VIP for the first time during Anfest, and I spent about 10 minutes there.
Pause for the clip.
He is.
Yeah,
So
we had to
it's
say pause on
always
that one.
dead. Same type of comment on my Preacher's video.
Like, we got way more. We just watched.
Y'all.
I've been allowed in. Was
Andrew Tate got beat up, y'all. Just so y'all know.
Right does not.
Hell yeah.
How was a person
views?
wants to actually make the
He dealt
with
the void and help you guys.
and ruin his two. Stick to the free levels and cash out. The first portion of our like we all do. You can.
Hold on, man. We gotta find this song, y'all. We gonna find this song real quick. Like I gotta find that song right there. Evan Preach song. Man, I'm gonna say song. Cause them motherfuckers ain't playing, bro. Shout out to Uncanny. I see you up in there. Oh yeah, here we go.
Salute everybody in the chat. What's good?
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Y'all turn up. Last 2 minutes of
The
show.
Empire.
I don't know who asked his hand for this shit. I didn't know who he's saying.
I've been with 1,000 ladies, you know me. I got 1,000 bodies. I've been with 1,000 ladies, you know me. I got 1,000 bodies. I've been with 1,000 ladies, you know me. I got 1,000 bodies. I've been with 1,000 ladies, you know me.
Like, is he making this shit on AI or something? Like, I'm wondering, man. Is he making this shit on AI?
It sound like it. It sound like AI.
I ain't gonna lie, though.
It sound like AI.
I like it, though. Either way, let's keep going.
Red pill in the streets, true simp in the sheets. I got 1,000 bodies. I've been with 1,000 ladies, you know me. I don't chase or replace. Keep my focus on the mission. They want love, I want leverage. Different type of ambition. Clockwork, discipline. I don't move off emotion. They fall fast, I stay cold. Steady waves like the ocean. I invest in myself, let the results do the talking. You see status in silence, now we're confidence shaking.
Okay, we done with that song. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna listen to that later when I get off of here. But look, man, final thoughts, y'all. Final thoughts, everybody. Give me your final thoughts. Shout out to Uncanny. I see you in the chat.
Oh, great show as usual. You already know what it is. You know, great show. You know, to do the breakdowns. And, you know, to talking about how crazy Trump is and getting off into history. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always great on a Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll up and smoke. As a matter of fact, I already rolled up. Now I'm about to smoke. Shout out to everybody. You can catch me at Hurricane JW2, home of the HHN Special Report and Fuck the Government Podcast.
There you go. All right, Jive, you up? Jive, you still there? Please be there, Jive. I hope he
man.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, man. Let the people know what it is, man. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. It was a good show. It just exposes how a little bit about how politics works. You still can't really figure it out just by just the one show. You gotta do your own research and find out what we're talking about and be more engaged in politics to understand more. Don't just form any opinions about anything based on what we said today. Just have your own brain and figure the things out on your own, but be like-minded and find people that are willing to protect your values, especially politically, and align with them. But after all that, you can catch me at Reality with No Jive TV for the gaming, and on the JVJ network. These will go in effect today. Love the show. Thanks for the invite. Yeah.
Fucking Look, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Like, look, in the sad part, I'm gonna do a show coming up in a little bit where it's gonna be like we actually gonna go over 2 hours. We might be a 4-hour live stream so we can actually have some fun, talk about some shit. But I'm waiting on some more crazy shit to happen before I do that.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, y'all. If y'all watch over on the JVJ Network on YouTube, Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube, or Let's Talk with JVJ on Facebook, man, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in the bag of chips. We're going to be right back up in here again Tuesday? Sports show. Yeah, on J Talk Sports. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, but we got to get the fuck out of here. I want to go play this Abby and Preach video because I'm going to dance to it in the house. when y'all ain't watching me. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Look, we gonna get the fuck out of here and we'll catch y'all motherfuckers in the next ones always, man.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.